Hey guys, I got another one to show you. Now if you just saw my last video on the 32-inch Auxbeam Philips LED light bar, this is basically its bigger brother. This is a 42-inch Auxbeam Philips light bar. It has the same 3-watt LEDs and it's 240 watts total. So it's basically the exact same light bar as the 32, only 10 inches longer. Now after trying out that 32-inch Auxbeam light bar, it really impressed me. It was actually, in my opinion, looked a little brighter than my Cree light bar, so after that, I had no choice. I had to try out the 42-incher. Now, something I've had people ask me about, do they come with a wiring harness? Well, no, none of the ones I've checked out do. Most of the ones that you see that come with a wiring harness, they throw it in for free, because usually it's such a cheap wiring harness, it's not really going to power up the light bar the way you want it to anyway. What these usually come with is about a 3-foot piece of wire. You can just go ahead and wire that into your vehicle. I usually want to go with a good relay and fuse anyway when I wire mine in, so I don't really mind that it doesn't come with a harness. Like I said, those ones that come with them are usually too cheesy anyway. Well, like I said, this is basically the exact same light bar as the 32-inch Auxbeam light bar I just checked out. But in case you didn't see that video, we'll go ahead and give you a closer look. It's a combination spot beam, flood beam, 3-watt Philips LEDs. It's 42 inches long, 240 watt total. Got the standard mounting hardware, just like the other light bar, and just like most light bars like this, mounted either way. It's got the knurls on both sides. It'll engage with the knurls on the light bar, lock it in place, so if you're bouncing around on the trails, it won't be moving around on you. Another feature I really like is this military style breather. It helps to release the pressure when the light bar heats up during cold temperatures, keep you from getting condensation behind your lens. A lot of the cheaper, lesser quality light bars don't have that, but usually the good, better quality bars like these Auxbeam bars come with that in there. I know some of my viewers are still waiting on that 50-inch light bar review where I review the Cree, Osram, Epistar, and Philips and compare all four. But sorry it's taking a little longer than I expected. As you can see, I'm building this big goofy apparatus in the back of my truck so I can actually mount all four at the same time. And I still need to make a wiring harness so I can control all four from inside the truck. And as you can tell by this pond in my front yard, it's been raining a lot here, so I haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but I am still working on it, and it is coming, so hang in there. Now I really want to see what this big 42-incher looks like going down the road, but since the vehicle I'm mounting it to isn't exactly street legal, and I haven't quite finished building the rig yet on the back of Old Red here that I'm going to use to test the 50-inch light bars, we're going to do the next best thing. I'm going to strap it on the roof of the old Honda Civic. Now before you start leaving a bunch of nasty comments, no, I'm not going to leave it on there. I just got it temporary strapped up there so we can take it for a ride down the road and see how this thing looks actually going down the road. Alright, here's the 55-watt HIDs on the Honda. And here's the 42-inch light bar. There it is with the headlights off. That's just the light bar. Alright, and there's just the HIDs. And there's the light bar. I think it's got a good spot beam, at least a good 100 yards or so out. There is just the light bar with no headlights. Can't even really tell the difference with the headlights on or off. I'd say that thing's pretty powerful. And just the HIDs. And there is the light bar. That thing's awesome. I love it. I might have to leave it on the Honda. Might get some looks. Now, like I said, I'm going to be mounting this on an off-road vehicle, but I really wanted to see what it looked like going down the road with these Philips LEDs, and I gotta say, that did a really good job. Hey, I might have to be the guy in my neighborhood to start the Honda Civic light bar trend. Just kidding. Stop typing those nasty comments. But you gotta admit, that would look pretty sinister coming down the road at you at night. Just saying.